Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY, and this is my week 226 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass and maintenance update. Well, welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am Skotti. I am the host of this channel where I talk about my weight loss surgery journey. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, and hit that subscribe button and bell down below. That's for sure. Come back every week. So we've got a bunch of things to talk about, so let's get right into it, shall we? I'm 6'2", 49 years old. My highest weight ever recorded is 419 pounds in August of 2014. I had surgery July 7th, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My weight loss surgery goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached that goal at week 33. Last week I was 274 pounds, and this week I'm 273 pounds for a loss of 1 pound. Yeah. Making my loss from surgery of 68 pounds and a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded of 147 pounds. Yipper! I'm down a pound. So what did I do to get down a pound? Well, I don't know. I ate some better, yeah. It wasn't a perfect week by all means. There's never a perfect week, because they're not in my world anyways, that's for sure. But I made more of a realistic effort. We'll call it a realistic effort, right? And maybe today's takeaway for the title is Cut the Crap Food. I didn't have a perfect week, but there was a point where I said, you know what? I've got to cut the crap, right? Because this is just nonsense. So, I don't eat a lot of bread as a rule. I don't even really eat bread. Well, I munch on a few bagels here and there, but the bread that I did have this past week, well, I stopped, and I didn't have any. And that makes a bit of a difference. I still have some grains, like in my high-fiber cereal and all that stuff. But it was that, and even just since the weekend, just what I've been eating, I've just been a bit more aware of what I've been eating and getting the water in. Of course, I always got a lot of water in, but I'm always getting more and more in now, because I just want to flush all that thing out, right? So, that's a good part of it, right? Still doing the exercising and all that. But cutting the crap. Cut the crap food. That's right. It'll never be perfect, but at least I'll keep a better eye on it, right? Which kind of leads into another reason why I lost that 1 pound is because I've had a good week this past week, and you know what? Yeah, I do have crappy moments, right? And I do seem blah at times, but for the most part, there are a lot of times throughout the day where I am just genuinely happy-go-lucky and fairly okay. But this past week I've been fairly okay and a little bit more positive, right? Because again, I said before, I wanted to kind of make a change. Like last week I said that, and this past week, I've just had some positivity in life that just makes me want to kind of go a little bit further with my let's pay attention thing, right? Which we should have always had, but I haven't always had that. So it's been a real positive week, right? Of course, I have to refer to the notes every now and then, right? So every now and then, you have that moment or reason where you need to get back on track. And I have that moment. This past week was just that moment, right? So, I'm very thankful for that, because as you can see, hey, look at me, I'm chipper. Again, and not every day is chipper, and not every part of the day is chipper. But that's reality. And I come on here and I talk to you guys, in a mostly happy-go-lucky way, because overall, that's how I am. And the fact that I just get excited to talk to you guys here on YouTube. Really, I do. But I'm not here to really be depressing. But you see me like that every now and then, where I've made the boo-hoos kind of whatever. But overall, I'm a chipper guy, because this is education, folks. And this is entertainment too, but it's also education especially for, well, not even just for the new people, for the people that have been out for a while too, but for the new people. This is education, because I know I really relied on watching videos when I was still going through, and I still watch some videos now, but from the learning point of view earlier on. Anyways, so, I've had that real positive moments, right? And even though I've had those real positive moments, there's still times where it's been really hard. Like, I could sit there and look at some chocolate and go, I've got really positive moments, but I really want that chocolate. That's the balance that, I always have to work on, and the demons, that kind of fight it. Anyways, so, look at, right, we're chipper. if you recall from last week, I think it was, I talked about the online grocery shopping to try and cut down me going into the stores, and all the bad habits of picking up the bad food. And the week before with the issue of the milk, right, could have been fresher and all that. And I was told to put in instructions, right, what you want. So I did it again this weekend. I ordered a few things, ordered milk again, and asked in the instructions, please pick the furthest date out. Okay. My groceries are ready the next day. So the next day I go around back to the milk section, and I take a look, and at that milk, this was on Sunday, the 3rd. So there was 2 dates. There was November 12th and November 16th, right? Okay. So I go up to the front. I get my groceries. I go to put them into my bag. I look at the milk. You got it. You can tell by the smile on my face. November 12th. Fail. So I asked the girl there. I said, I put in instructions like I was told to, and she was just like, just a young girl, right? And some other girl came walking by, and she's like, can you help him? And she's like, how can I help you? And I'm like, well, as I was told, put instructions, blah, 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 the date thing. I did. I just checked. The 16th is the oldest, freshest, newest, whatever, latest, and I got the 12th. What, do you want to go exchange it? Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course I do. But I have to go do it. Again, the inconvenience of convenience shopping. Fail. That's right. Maybe that's what today's topic should be. Fail. So it's just like, are you kidding me? Right? So when I get home, I put it all away, and there's the a follow-up email, how did we do today kind of thing, right? Oh, you want to know how you do? Fail, negative, disagree, fail, negative, yeah. And a big long story to go with it. So there we go. So I tried that. One of the reasons why I really want to do it again, is to avoid going into the store, because that's where all these bad control things just break down, and I want to eat and pick up all the food. I'm going to have to learn again to have that control, go by the list, that I have. I'm going to pass all the chocolate and the chips and all that crap, but I'm going to have to stick to that list and just beeline it, to the cash. I gotta. That's the only way I can get around it. So that's what we're going to try and do this week, right? Righto. We'll see what happens next week. Come back next week, that's for sure. Also, too, I mentioned, I think it was last week, about at the gym. It was, a warm day at the gym, and, I could feel a little bit of extra sweat going on. Like, I like that feeling, because I just can't get that like I used to, right? Without it hurting my body. So I said, well, I'm going to wear a base layer shirt. So today I wore a base layer shirt underneath my regular shirt, and it was just a treadmill day. The temperature yesterday was like, wow. Like, I was medium well in about 45 minutes. Whew. But today it was back to the normal temperature. Bummer it wasn't like that yesterday, or today, yeah. But, so, I do my treadmill thing, and sure enough, I can start to feel a little bit of being sweaty, down my back. I'm like, all right, this is the feeling that I used to really enjoy. So I'll continue doing that, or, wearing that. Just, for me, a mental thing, I really enjoyed. I enjoy getting sweaty, that's for sure. Oh. But it's a mental thing that it tells me in my mind that I'm doing, well at this. So there we go. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Keep on smiling, that's for sure. Thanks again to my subscribers. I do appreciate your support. Everybody new and old, thank you very much. Don't forget to like the videos, because yes, we always like to be liked, and everything else in between. And that's going to be it. Thanks again, everybody. And remember, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care, and bye-bye.